guys, if you're interested in recreating this really easy smoky eye look, keep watching for the tutorial. So for this look, you're going to need an eyeshadow palette. Now for my smoky eye, I used the Isadora, what's it called, eye sculpting bar, and I use this because it has all the tones you're going to need all in one row. Really simple, really handy to use. And then for the darker smoky look, I used the charcoal from In the Flesh palette from MAC. You can use any darker blacks or greys from your own palettes that you might have. So the brushes, I could have went to town on this and used 5 or 6 or 7 brushes, but I pared it down to 3. I'm aware that some people don't have an array of makeup brushes to hand, but to create any decent eye look, you're going to at least need 2 brushes. And for this look, because we're bringing it down under the eye, the smoky look down under the eye, you're going to need 3. So the first one, you see it there, these are my brushes, so don't mind them, I obviously used on the other eye, is a long blending brush. So you're going to need, I know that I don't actually have, it's so old that there's no right and left, so I can't tell you what the number is on it, but I'm pretty sure it is black canvas. But anyway, so you can get a brush like this, a long blending brush in most chemists, or they have them. Second one is a bullet style brush. So this is a denser brush, so it's good for kind of getting into the corners and packing it on the shadow better. And the third one is, I have a number for this, it's Max 220S, and it is a flat, very thin brush. So you can use this both ways. You can use it as a flat one under the eye, or you can use it as kind of a paddle to push down the shadow into the areas of the eye. So let's get started. So open up your palette and you're going to take your transition color. Can you see me there? Okay. So with your blending brush, go in with a light brown. We're going to do brown smoky eye. Light brown color from your palette, and just always tap. So you pop it in and tap. So you're getting the excess off, especially if you foundation on, because if you don't tap, it's going to fall out. So see where my crease is? Start just above the crease and start in circular motions, just packing that color on. You can see it coming to life there now. Now we're going to go around in circular motions, and then we're going to go over. And I don't know why the camera isn't picking it up that great. I went quite high on this side to the brow bone, because it just, for my eye shape, it looks good. So we're going to keep going round, blending all the time. Swish motions above your crease. So when you open your eye, you have it above your crease. Also, where you hold your brush makes a massive difference. So if you hold it down here, kind of like a pencil, you're going to go you're kind of digging it in. You're going to get a harder application. If you hold it back, the more you hold it up, the what am I trying to say? The nicer blend, the softer blend. So keep working it over.
Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's arms. Cupid, please hear me cry and let your
halfway to your eyes. So never bring it halfway. It just
Cupid, please hear me cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart.
So we're going in with the darker colour now.
And Cupid, if your arrow makes his love strength for me, I promise I will love him till eternity. I know between the two of us is how we can steal. Help me if you will. So Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to my lover's arms for me, for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me.
They just swirl in around. Now, still using the blending brush, so we're really maximizing our power of this brush. Go in with your darker colour in the palette. And
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. And open up a beer and take it over here, play video game.
you see in there where the socket is? The socket of your own eye is.
I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body
Just
down. Say you are the bestest, leaning for a big kiss, but his favorite
Bring it right
perfume.
over. I'll obviously
Play video game. It's you, it's all for you.
well, the other tip I got
Everything I do, I tell you all the
just to maximize
time.
your
Heaven
brushes.
is a
So obviously
place
I've gone in with the darkest
with
shade. If I want to go back into
Tell me all the
light
things you want to
rub it
do.
on your tissue.
Heard that you like the bad goes, honey.
Go back in.
Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew to say that the world is built for two. Only worth living if somebody's loving you. Baby, now you do. Now you do.
When you have it on, place where you want to.
Swinging in the old bar, swinging with the old stars, living for the fame. Kissing in the blue dark, underneath the wild cards, video game.
At all, because I'm tapping and putting it into the tissue.
He holds
The
me in
lightest
his
colour,
big arms,
this
drunk
one.
and I am seeing stars. This is all I think of now. Watching all our friends fall in and out of old halls. This isn't my dear.
And it just creates.
Fun, play video game.
Now, then go
It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do,
Session colour
I tell
in
you
the
all the
corner,
time.
right out.
Heaven
And
is
then
a place
from
on
2/3
earth with
here,
you.
go
Tell
in
me
with
all
your
the
middle colour,
things you want to
right out,
do.
and then for one
Heard
third,
that you like
down
the
here,
bad
go in with your
girls,
darkest colour, and
honey.
then for
Is that true?
I'll show you. So this is the.
It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world is built for two. Only worth living
then go into your
And
second.
it's a gorgeous version. Like, it really is.
A bit here and blend it out. When I was doing this, I really watered, and I think it's because I haven't worn makeup really. And then this one 2/3. Sorry, 1/3. I haven't worn makeup. Definitely not eyeshadow. I haven't worn eyeshadow this year. So when I put it on here, it's just started to get really patchy because my eyes started watering. And if that happens, you're just going to have to go into a bit of concealer. Oh, speaking of concealer, sorry, I should have said this at the start. You need to put foundation on your eye, and you definitely need at least, sorry, I really should have said this at the start. You're definitely going to at least need a good concealer. So what I did, put foundation on, and then I tapped my concealer all over the eye. Now what I used was Sculpted. Can you see that there's probably going to reflect off and show my, yeah, see that there? And then tap it in. It just gives you a really, really good base, and it's going to make your eyeshadow stand out more than it'll just make the colours pop basically. Now, and pop that in. And this is really good as brush as well for winging it out. Always when you're winging out the black, unless it's the look you're going for, go in with the transition. The transition colour is very important because it fuses it all together, but it softens it as well. And then if you think you've done too much, the heat of your hand and the heat of your face and the little bit of foundation that you have on, you can just blend it in together instead of dipping more foundation, unless you have to. And there we go. Now, going to rub this in the kitchen roll again just to make sure every little bit of it is totally off, because we're going to go in with our highlighter, and in this palette this is actually a little bit of shimmer in it, which is great. Now for hooded eyes ladies especially, you do not want to go, you literally draw a line under your brow bone, don't come down. See that there? You're literally, that's it. If you come down any more, the more you come down, the more you're going to highlight the hood basically of your eye, and you don't want to do that. I remember doing that as a teenager, and I didn't know what I was doing with makeup, and oh my lord, it's not a good look. So another little bit of the same, and pop it in, just pop it in the corner of your eye. It just makes it all kind of pop. Now what I do now is I go in with black eyeliner in my tight line. I don't do my waterline's on the bottom. I don't do that because sometimes it can make your eyes look smaller. Tight line is the line under the top. So I'll go here so you can see the you have the tight line I've done here. See the difference? It also makes your mascara look really thick. Your lashes look really thick. So go in from the corner and go in under. If you make a mistake and it goes on your eye, use it as a darker color, you know, adapt into it and just blend it away. Actually, you can use your bullet brush. It'll give you a deeper, darker smoky look, but if you do it on this side, do it on the other side too. Don't forget to do it on the two. See the way that's a lot darker now. And then you can tap it out with your finger. And then you just use, I actually picked this up yesterday, and I'm loving it. The case of it, sorry. So it's the NYX On the Rise Volume Mascara. It's really good. It's actually really good. I normally just use it. I find with mascara, if it doesn't flake, you know, even a cheap mascara is good. But for me, I always use the waterproof mascara on my clients, because just in case, especially if it's weddings and stuff, you know, you just want to have waterproof. But this, I'm really liking it. It does make them it does make them a lot, gives them volume. But so try and create this look at home. If you have any other looks you want me to do, pop it up. Now, a little bit of mascara on the bottom lash as well. Can you see there? Get really loving this mascara, it's really good. And that is your smoky eye look. I have to fix this, it's gonna annoy me. I just went a bit over. Now, so that's your look. That's your smoky eye look. I will pop a few more looks up for you guys. Excuse me. Obviously, I said in my post we got COVID. Me and the kids got COVID. So January up until now was really a write-off for us. But we're feeling great and we're back to health. And we're very, very lucky with it. So stay safe out there, guys. And yeah, see you soon.